Students, today our next chapter, measurements. So, we are going to learn about measurements. In previous class also we learn about measurements. So, what are the units of measurements of volume, measurements of length, measurement of weight, all this we discuss. So, and also we discuss how to add so the measurements, okay, how to subtract the measurements, okay, how to convert so the measurements. So, from smaller to bigger units and bigger to smaller. So, that we discuss in our previous classes. So, here in this class what we are going to learn. So, which concepts we are going to learn. See here, the first concept, relation between standard units for measurements. So, what are the standard units we are using to measure? What are the standard units? So, we are using to measure, okay, we are using to measure length, weight and volume. So, capacity, that is. So, what are the units we are using? So, that relation between the standard units. So, what are the smaller units to bigger units? What is the relation? What is the relation? Then how many milliliters make a liter? So, this relation, then how many grams makes 1 kilogram? So, all this we are going to discuss, the relation between standard units for measurements. Okay. The second, addition and subtraction of metric measures. So, here the next concept, how to add and how to subtract, metric measurements. Okay. So, metric system. So, in metric system what are the measurements? So, what measurements we are using to measure length, weight and capacity. Okay. So, that how to add and how to subtract, that concept we are going to discuss. Then after that, multiplication and division of a metric measure, and after that how to multiply and how to divide, metric measurements. Okay. So, multiplication and division concept. Then last, average. So, average, how to find average. So, these concepts we are going to discuss. First, the relation concept, then after that addition and subtraction concept, then after that multiplication and division concept, then after that average concept. So, these all concepts we are going to discuss in this chapter. Okay. Students, see here, see in review exercise what is given here. So, use your knowledge of a fraction and the number system to work out these measurements and remember to write down the units of measurements. The first question in the first picture, what he is asking, how long. So, it is a centimeter scale is given. So, on that centimeter scale one red line marked. So, the red line length is from 0 to 4. It means the length of that line is 4 centimeters. The length of the line is 4 centimeters long. In the second one, so again one scale is given and red line is marked from 0 to 7. Before, say in the previous sum what is given? So, the red line marked from 0 to 4. So, it means that is 4 centimeters length. The next, so in the next scale, so the red line marked from 0 to 7. So, the length of a line is 7 centimeters. Okay. So, this is about the long, how much long it is. So, centimeter scale is given. So, the length of a line is in centimeters. Then after that, how much the capacity he is asking, capacity. So, here in a container, so liquid is given and marks means the quantity is marked on the container. So, on that, so see there are 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. So, it is like that, it is marked. So, the liquid is, so in between from 0 to 100, 100 to 200, 200 to 300, between 4 lines are there. See here, so after 300, so one line. So, after 300, so the liquid is above one small line. It is one small line contains 25 ml, 25 plus 25, 50, 50 plus 25, 75, 75 plus 25, 100. Means every line we should increase 25 ml. Every line we should increase 25 ml. So, here after 300, so it is more, so on a small one line is there, so on that it is the quantity of a liquid up to that mark. So, the level of the liquid is at 325 ml, 325 ml. So, then after that in the second container, in the second beaker, so again it is marked from 0, so 10, so 0, 50, 60, so like that it is marked. In the second beaker, so the liquid is marked from 0 to 20, 20 to 40, 40 to 60, 60 to 80, 80 to 100, it is like that, it is 20, 20, 20. So, lines means 20, 20, 20 marked in between 20. So, 4 more lines are there between them. So, it means each line represent 5 ml, means 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Then after that 40, the small line is 45, again the small line is, so 50, again the small line is 55, again the small line is 60. So, next the 60, then after that one more line, so it is 65. So, up to the level, so where the liquid is up to the level of that 65 ml. So, after 60, one small line, so that is 65 ml. So, the second, so beaker, so in the second beaker, so the liquid level is 65 ml, 65 ml. After that in the third beaker, in the next beaker, so the quantity, so how the quantity increases, how the quantities are marked on a beaker, 0 to 50, 50 to 100, 100 to 150, 150 to 200, means 50, 50, 50 increasing. So, the level of the liquid, so how it is marked, 50, 50, 50 they increased. So, then the liquid, so where the liquid marked, so see here, so after 50, so after 50, 100, so in between 50 and 100 it is marked 50 and 100. So, 50, 60, 70, 80. So, where it is marked 80, 80 ml, 80 ml. So, where it is marked 80 ml. Okay. The next one, so F, question number F. So, then how long, again it is here scale is given. So, it is millimeter scale is given. So, millimeters marked on a scale. So, then 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, so like that it is marked. So, on that, so the red line marked from 0 to after 50, 3 lines, 50, 51, 52, 53. So, once observe carefully, so the red line is from 0 to 53, 0 to 53, after 50 more 3 lines. So, it means 53 mm, 53, the length of a line is 53 millimeters long, 53 millimeters long. The next, in the next again a scale is given, so millimeter scale, so that is millimeters, it is written, so in the middle of the scale mm is written, so it means millimeter scale. So, the units are millimeters, the units are so millimeters. So, the red line say is marked from 0 to 10, 0 to 10, it means the length of a line, the length of a line segment is 10 millimeters, 10 millimeters, 10 millimeters. Okay. Now, so here how heavy, a balance is given, so simple balance is given. So, on that, so one arrow is given, so that arrow shows how weight the quantity it is. So, the weight quantity it shows, so with an arrow, so that is one hand is there, so in that it represents the quantity of weight, the quantity of the weight. See here, so where, so that arrow, so see here, so 800, in between 800 and 1 kg. So, the arrow is in between 800 and 1 kg. It means after 800, then 850, 900, 950 and 1 kg. So, it is 800, 850, then after that 900. So, the arrow is at 900 grams, 900 grams. Okay. Now, in the next one, how heavy it is. So, here the arrow is exactly on 1 kg. So, it is directly we can take 1 kg. It represents 1 kg weight. 1 kg weight. Then next, at last, so the what is the weight? What is the weight is given? So, here the arrow is in between, so 200 to 400, in between 200 to 400, 200, after that small, so that small mark is 250, it represents 250, after that 300, after that 350. So, where the arrow is exact on 350 grams. So, the weight is 350 grams, 350 grams. Okay. See here students, the relation between standard units of measurements, standard units of measurements. Here the relation chart is given, relation between the standard smaller units and bigger units, the relation chart is given. See here, before that, here, so length, mass, capacity. So, length, mass, capacity, standard units are meter, gram, liter. These are the standard units of length, mass and capacity. Length standard unit is meter, mass standard unit is gram, capacity standard unit is liter. Okay. And in this smaller units, so what are the smaller units and what are the higher units? So, smaller units prefix. So, smaller units prefix generally we are using deci, centi, milli, means decimeter, centimeter, millimeter. So, for smaller units, so we use prefix as deci, centi, milli, decimeter, centimeter, millimeter, decigram, centigram, milligram, deciliter, centiliter, milliliter. So, this prefix we are using, so for smaller units. So, then higher units, what is the prefix of higher units? That is deca, hecto and kilo. Deca, hecto and kilo. So, these are the prefix for the bigger units, that is decameter, hectometer, kilometer, decagram, hectogram, kilogram, decaliter, hectoliter, kiloliter. So, these are the prefix for smaller units, these are the prefix for higher units, higher units. Okay. So, then after that in the chart, in previous class also we discussed, so the chart. So, the relation chart is given, the place value first, place value is given there. So, then after that, so thousands, hundreds, tens, ones, tenths, hundredths, thousandths. So, that is given in the chart. Okay. From left to right, from left to right. Here kilometer, hectometer, decameter, kilometer, hectometer, decameter, then after that meter, after that meter. So, then after that deciliter, centiliter, milliliter. Okay. How it is? First kilo, kilometer, hectometer and decameter, then after that meter, then after that decimeter, centimeter and millimeter. In the same way, decagram, hectogram, kilogram, after that gram, then after that decigram, centigram, milligram. In the same way, so decaliter, hectoliter, kiloliter and after that liter, then after that deciliter, centiliter and milliliter, deciliter, centiliter and milliliter. So, this is the method, means first, so deca. So, first deca, hecto, first kilo, hecto and deca. So, kilo, hecto and deca, kilo, hecto, deca. First we should take kilo, hecto and deca, then after that meter, then after that deci, centi, milli. In the same way, kilogram, hectogram, decagram and gram, then after that decigram, centigram, milligram. Okay. The same way, kiloliter, hectoliter, decaliter and liter, then deciliter, centiliter, milliliter. Okay. Okay, students. So, now students, next concept, converting smaller units to larger units. So, then how to convert smaller units into larger units? So, the concept. So, to convert smaller units to larger units, we should divide it by 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh, so on. So, when we convert smaller units to larger units, we should divide. We should divide. See how to divide and from which number we should divide. So, how to decide? See here. So, in the first example, so he is asking to convert 500 centimeters. 500 centimeters into meters, centimeters. First we have to see, so where is the centimeter and where is the meter. So, here centimeter, centi here, and meter is a standard unit. Meter is a standard unit of length. Okay. How many places we should move? One place and two place. How many places we should move from? So, right to left, two places. If we are moving two places from right to left, we should divide with 100. We should divide with 100. If we move two places from right to left, then divide with 10. Move two places, divide with 100, and move three places, then divide with 1000, and move with four places, divide with 10,000. So, in this way we should divide. From which number we should divide? So, which number divides? Okay. Here centimeters, centimeters are the smaller units and the meters standard unit. So, meter is a standard unit of a length. So, here first 1 meter, we know that 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. 1 meter is 100 centimeters. Why? Because after two places centimeter is there. So, that is why 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. Then 500 centimeter, then how to convert? 500 centimeters, how to convert in meters? We should divide with 100. We should divide with 100. So, 0, 0, 0, 0 cancel. Then 5 is left. 5 meters. It means 500 centimeters. 500 centimeters is equal to 5 meters. So, in this way we should decide, so to which number should divide. So, means 100, 10,000, 10,000. So, we should count number of places from right to left it moves. According to that we should divide. Okay. In the next question example, convert 545 ml to deciliter, milliliter to deciliter. So, milliliter, here we have a milliliter, milliliter to deciliter, here we have deciliter, milliliter to deciliter. We are moving from right to left, right to left. How many places? Milli after that, centi, centi after that, deci means 2. 2 means 100, 2 means 100. Here also the same. So, 1 deciliter, 1 deciliter is equal to 100 milliliters, 100 milliliters. Then 548 milliliters is equal to 548 by 100. Then it will convert in deciliter. It will convert in deciliter. So, we are multiplying with 100. If we are multiplying with 100 means after 2 digits we keep a decimal. After 2 digits we keep a decimal from right to left, means 8, 4. From right to left after 2 places we keep a decimal, and 5. 5.48, so deciliters. 5.48 deciliters. 448 milliliters is 5.48 deciliters. Then after that convert, so 5402 grams into kilograms. First grams, grams into kilograms. Here grams are the standard units, grams are the standard units, and kilograms, kilograms, grams into kilograms. So, here grams, here grams to kilograms, grams to deca, hecto and kilo, 3 places. How many places? 3 places. It means 100 into 100, 10 into 10, 100, 100 into 10, 1000. We should divide with 1000. So, we know that 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams. 1 kg is 1000 grams. Then 5402 grams is equal to 5402 divided by 1000. Then it will convert into kg. So then here how many zeros we have? 1, 2, 3 zeros in the denominator. It means after 3 digits we keep a decimal from right to left, that is 204. After 3 digits we keep a decimal and 5. This is kg. Okay, 5.402 kg. So in that way first we should think how to convert. So either it is moving from right to left or left to right. If right to left, we should divide. Right to left, we should divide. It means smaller to bigger, so we should divide. Okay, how many places it moves? So according to that, we should divide with that number. Okay.